Hello everyone. So today I'm going to demonstrate the DeepSeek R1 creative AI solution for the advanced resource and knowledge navigator. So I have used this. I have built this application regarding the using the Python programming language, PostgreSQL, RAG, and as well the Ollama. I have used the PZ vector for the chunks for the Postgres database. Now total we do have 35 endpoints. So regarding the endpoints, it's the application is mainly focused in prompt engineering, in advanced prompt engineering, as well the hybrid RAG and analytics and the monitoring. So let's get started. So for the core endpoint, I have two endpoints, get and the test DB. So both the endpoints work fine. It gives the response like this at the time when we hit the endpoints. It gives the response for the get root. And for the test DB, to get the test DB, it shows that the response status is success with the document count total 6. So yeah. And regarding the ingest, we can upload the documents from here, from these endpoints, and we can upload the PDF of the providing the title, and we can locally, like from our PC, we can upload the documents, and it gives the response with the document ID, title, songs created, as well the message. So here for the query part, we need to provide the question, and session ID is optional. So if yeah, for the prompt name, we can provide the prompt what prompt we are going to use. And yeah, it's give this response like this, the answer and the retrieve songs. So it's only read the uploaded documents from there. It gives the answer. So we can see that we do have retrieve songs and text and so on. So like the conversation ID is 3, and the prompt uses QA concise v1, which is a standard strategy. Now regarding the query advance, so we can see that we can provide the questions as an ID, prompt name, as well the strategy, output format, and the use chain of the thoughts, system prompt override, custom instruction, semantic weight, keyword weight, and the final use query expansion, which is in boolean function, in boolean. So we can see that it's analyzed, that it gives the answer, and also it shows the source from where the answer is provided. So also we can see that the retrieve songs and the text, so prompt use, everything we can see that in response. So now for the prompt strategy, it's a list the strategies, like the strategy standard, chain of thoughts, few short step by step, Socratic and comparative and summarization and analytics. So total we do have 8 strategies for the prompts. Now to analyze the prompt, we need to provide the queries, and yeah, at the time of the document, it's generate the query, and we can copy paste the query over here, and it gives the response like this. So now for the prompt performance, we can see that we have, if we, I will execute this, so it gives that the recent trend is insufficient data and the best strategy is chain of thoughts. So we can get a response like this. Now regarding the prompt templates, so these are the templates we can provide in prompt name, and according to the prompt name, the DeepSeek R1 will analyze and give the resource points. Now to validate the prompt, we can provide the name and the templates. So if the prompt is valid, so it gives the valid. If it's not valid, then it gives the false. Now for the prompts, we can get a list of the prompts from these endpoints, and we do have lots of prompts regarding the resource navigator. And to post a prompt to also as well, we can add the prompt from here. We can add new prompt, and we can provide the context and the questions, as well the notes like this, and it gives the response like id, name, templates, person, notes, and the timestamp. Now we can perform the experiment. We can perform the multiple experiments regarding the prompts, and it gives the response on the basis of the request body. And here we can see that it gives the response like this. Now for the experiment stages, we have the questions, top and the temperature. If we provide those requests, so it gives the response with the question and the result as well with the experiment ID. And here we can see that we do have response time, word count, readability score, and the token used. Now for the rating, we can give the rating according to conversation ID, and it gives the message like rating submitted successfully. So to get the document that is stored in database, we can get all the documents which has been stored in database. We can get the particular document by the document ID, and also it will summarize that document, and the response look like this. Now for the session, we can get the session, and as well we can post the session, and yeah, we can provide the session ID as well at the time of resource. Now for this analytic system, we see that we do have the response like overview, total document, total songs, total conversation, average rating, and the period is 30. Now for the analytic prompts, we can see that response of the performance of the prompt. With the prompt name, version, and users count, average rating, and rating count, rating coverage as well. Now for the analytic queries, we will provide the 30 days for the integer, and it gives the response like this query statics, total queries, average query length, complexity distribution, simple, medium, or complex. So it gives the response on the basis of the analytics query. Now regarding the analytics document, we can get this response if we hit the endpoints, and yeah, it's give the response like this. Now for the analytics behavior, we can see that we have session this one for the session pattern, and the uses by hour as well the feedback engagement like this. Now we come to AI features in point. So here if we provide the document ID and the limit, so it gives the questions regarding this. So we have sure here are exactly 5 questions covered with different topic depth, like how does quantum computing works and so on. Now for the document clustering, we can see that cluster of the documents in the response body. So total documents 7 and clusters are 4. Now for the inside conversation, we can see the entire view of the conversation analysis in the response like this. And yeah, also we do have sentiment analysis, which is positive, negative, and the neutral. Now regarding the recommendation document, we provide the query and the limit 5, so it will give the recommended document. Coming to the monitoring, we have the health checkup for the system. So it says that status is critical, and with the system resource, Orbis, cats, and so on for the LLM. Now for the matrix performance, we do have the response like this for the performance, resource uses, the utilization, and for the matrix Prometheus, we can get the formatted matrix like this. So we have all the response, and for the catch stat, if we execute this, so it says that unable true, uses memory 1.09 m, and the connected client is 1, and so on. So it will clear cats when we hit this endpoint, and it will the for the background tags, if we execute this, we index all documents, recalculate all embeddings, so it will automatically like um, reindex the background. Now for the tax cleanup, so it will clean up the tax older than 90 days. So we don't have older than 90 days, but also it shows that it's cleaned the older than 90 days started in the background. And yeah, this much for the DeepSeek R1 Advanced Resource Navigator. And